Welcome to Daca Area Council and Alcohol. Daca is a community alcohol service and our community is Western Bartonshire. We've worked in this area for 42 years now. In terms of being an alcohol service, we've got a really wide remit. We do all the sort of education and information and awareness raising with the whole community in Western Bartonshire, and that's about helping people make safe decisions about drinking and avoiding the harms of alcohol. People who are worried about their drinking or who feel that they might be developing a problem with their drinking. For the people of the Bartonshire who themselves have problematic drinking patterns or are a family member or a friend of somebody who has alcohol misuse. And we meet people through them walking through the door and saying that they're looking for some help or some information or some advice. At the heart of what Daca does is our specialist one-to-one alcohol counselling service.
We train our counsellors to accreditation standard in addiction counselling, and the majority of them are volunteers.
Counselling is a talking therapy that can be very helpful in addressing and resolving specific problems.
Counselling for me is listening to someone. Sometimes picking up on things that they've maybe not got into their consciousness yet.
Counselling involves explain your role, confidentiality and the rules and the role of the counsellor. Trying to build up some kind of, informal or a relaxed atmosphere as well with a new client for the first time.
Seeing the person, seeing the whole person. We deal with alcohol issues, but sometimes there's lots going on in the background, and taking that into consideration as well, so we can help that individual find the solution to whatever is bothering.
I don't think there is a typical time that you see a client for, because you can see a person once and they've got what they're looking for, what they've come in for, or you can see somebody for half a year, maybe more. They've still not found what they're looking for, but it's a real privilege to go through that journey with them. Sometimes we just need to touch base. Sometimes we just need to, and that could be 20 minutes, half an hour. Progress week after week, and they choose their own goals, so they're in control of how their life's going. So for me personally, that's a great challenge for me as a counsellor.
Even if it's just a teeny bit of progress is better than no progress.
I'd say what makes a good counsellor is, if you're meeting a client for the first time, it's your approach, good listening skills, non-judgmental.
Have an understanding, who can show that empathy in the body language and show the openness so people can feel comfortable straight away.
Being able to walk in someone else's shoes.
Someone that they can rely on and that they can build up some kind of trust with.
What attracts me to counselling is like asking what's the point of relationships. And relationships are often the glue that holds us together as human beings when we face challenges in life.
Generally, I've always had this, I think I've had this thing on my head where it says, come and talk to me.
At that particular time I wasn't in a great place in my own life, so coming in and helping other people, it helped me a lot as well.
What interested me, what bothered me was, there were troubled people out there, and if I had some skills, that's where I wanted to put them.
We take referrals from people who themselves have had problems with alcohol or may know someone who has problems with alcohol. It might be a friend, maybe a family member. It could be you.
There's a variety of people come for counselling. We have family members come, we have couples come, we have young people, we have old people.
Well, I wasn't really attracted to anything. I didn't really want to help, but my brother suggested that I needed help, and eventually I took his advice and I came to Daca. I've turned my life about, to tell you the truth. It's like night and day. I keep on saying that I feel reborn, because in my case I was stuck in the house for a good 6-7 years, not socialising whatsoever, just drinking night and day. And now I'm doing all sorts of things, fishing, doing gardening, etc., volunteering in here, and a lot healthier for it. It really helps you get over the problems you have with alcohol, and obviously the family as well. It helps them.
Once people have completed a certain amount of counselling, usually about 4 to 6 sessions, they can then pick from a menu of group activities that we do both indoor and outdoor. We have a gardening group, we have a music group, we have a very successful walking group.
They're in control of their alcohol and now they're able to carry on and do other things.
We also do certificated courses in food hygiene. We have first aid, outdoor first aid, and it allows them to learn how to socialise again without alcohol.
Great. Looks relaxing,
Great experience.
fresh air, not all weathers.
Lifts your mind. Lifts your mind. We always have a laugh, don't we?
Yeah,
When we go for coffees, the route
Yeah,
walking.
and our lunches.
Yeah. And we've got this walk challenge coming up, and we're hoping to win this. We're hoping to win this lovely trophy, ladies.
Oh.
But it should be a good wee day and meeting up with everybody, shouldn't it? The walking group is open to everybody. I would say a good 10 years. A good 10 years it's
At
been
least
going.
plus.
And we have got a nice wee group anyway, so far.
So easy to fit in.
And people do move on and get on with their own lives. Some people stick with Daca, like myself. I'm now volunteering with Daca. Daca itself, it's like a family. It's like a big family. Doors opened and you can come in with a cup of tea. There's always toast on the go. A cup of tea. Then we have a blether. We go out and help in the garden a few years. Usually somebody's got a guitar in their hand and a wee sing song.
Daca is a very good service because it offers so much to people.
Daca is about empowering people and helping people to move on with their lives.
It's got so many different supports, the people, the staff, even the clients what are here. Really quick actually on giving people an appointment, you know, I think we're in like a week.
Everybody understands what everybody else is going through. It's up to you whether you've got to fight the fight, but Daca is always there at your back.
But we always like to have a nice kind of open, warm, friendly feeling that people feel they can come in.
And you know, we try and keep good spirits in the place.
The golden rule is a relationship rule, and that is treating others as you would like to be treated yourself.
What I love about Daca is that being open-ended. It's actually the individual can come, and we're not saying, oh, we can only give you 12 sessions or whatever. It is so open, it's so open-ended that we can work through at the client's pace, and I think that's what's important. So as long as they need a counsellor, yeah, I would be here. Daca's here.
We welcome people into our service. They can walk in, they can telephone. They sometimes are referred by their GP, social work, criminal justice. There's a number of ways, email, social media.